Welcome to Novelzhub. Let's continue. What about a rich divorced? Villainess. Chapter 8. There was a faint gleam in his eyes. Expectation. Perfect. Funny, I said with a smile. I was just thinking of bringing that up myself. Just like that, his expectations shattered. Faden's expression twisted when I failed to react the way he wanted. Did he truly believe I would panic the moment alimony was mentioned? That I'd cling to him, desperate and shaken? How naive. Let's see how prepared you really are. I opened the envelope. As expected, there was no cash, only neatly organized documents. Land deeds, villa titles, ownership certificates, property after property. Faden spoke smoothly, as though rehearsed. Cash loses value over time. Assets are more stable. On the surface, it sounded reasonable, until I looked closer. How amusing. The assets were rotten properties tied to failing ventures, land difficult to liquidate, investments that looked impressive while quietly bleeding money. Does he think I'm ignorant? A cold smile curved my lips. I hadn't managed things directly, but from before our marriage until recently, I had supplied countless ideas. Ideas that had doubled, no, more than doubled the Farnese fortune. And yet, he expects me to walk away with scraps. Not a chance. Don't tell me this is all. Faden frowned. If you return to the mansion and stay until founding day, I might add some liquid assets. Too little. I cut him off and slammed the documents onto the table. For emotional damages, for my contributions to the growth of House Farnese, and for a past life that ended in isolation and regret. All things considered, 30% seems appropriate. Even that felt cheap. Faden's eyes bulged. 30%? Are you insane? The Farnese fortune was mine from the start. Exactly. I replied calmly. Your assets were the foundation. I'm only asking for 30%. Ha! He laughed sharply. So I married a thief, not a wife. The amusement vanished, replaced by a glare. You think this growth happened because of you? It was my ability. Is that so? Interesting. Those who shout the loudest about competence are usually the least confident. Then why don't you prove it? I tilted my head. Grow it again using only your so-called ability. His jaw tightened. The silence answered everything. If he claimed he could do it alone, he'd have no excuse not to give me my share. If he refused, he'd be admitting I was essential. Grinding his teeth, Faden changed tactics. So in the end, I was just a wallet to you. I thought you loved me. Emotional manipulation. Predictable. I scoffed. I used to believe in people too. But you live long enough, and you learn something important. I leaned back slightly. In this world, money is the only thing that never betrays you. Money feeds you, keeps you warm, lets you sleep in peace. Money. Only money. Well then, I said lightly, rising to my feet. I think we're done for today. I'm hungry.